So I'll leave the chance for them to highlight themselves later. They are experts from different ecosystems, so don't miss the chance to communicate with them. Today, our live stream will be in three sessions. The first, the speakers introduce themselves and a brief introduction of your projects. Second, the main topic deep dive. It's about AI agent getting valid, and the decentralized and personal agent are the rising of always-on assistance. The third session will be the Q&A session. How? Okay, let's start. Lady first, we have Jenny Liu, China regional lead from Avalanche Team 1. So please, Jenny.
Maybe GM, and good evening. So I'm Jenny. So I'm from Avalanche Chinese market. Generally speaking, Avalanche is a L1 public blockchain. We are an infrastructure technology company. And this year, I'm going to the, my title is like Avalanche Team 1. Oh, so Avalanche Team 1 is a global network that promotes Avalanche's technology and ecosystem and community. In China, I'm covering the Chinese markets here. So I'm very glad to be here, and my personal very interested in the AI technology, and so I think this is a good chance for me to discuss such interesting topics with all the experts and all the experts here. Yeah.
Thanks, Jenny. Thanks for the introduction. Now, Luis, can you give us an introduction about you and Vera?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for this space. My name is Luis Ramirez. I'm Chief Grow Officer at Gear Foundation. Gear Foundation is the team behind the Vara Network and Vara.it technology. Well, first, I'm going to start with Vara Network because sometimes the names, it's like a little bit confusing, but it's really easy to understand what technology. Vara Network, first of all, is a layer one blockchain. Okay, it's built on top of Gear protocol and designed for high performance steps with parallel execution, persistent memory, and gasless transaction. We built this technology years ago, and after proved that it was really good on the mission and behind the technology, everything was really good to even use on another environments. We create also a second technology built on top of Gear protocol called Vara.it. It's the same core technology that uses Vara in mind, like I mentioned, the parallel execution and also persistent memory and reverse gas model. So now on Ethereum, this is Vara.it that basically extends the compute power directly into Ethereum. No bridges, no centralized servers, native Ethereum, native ETH, and the same tooling that Ethereum developers use. So that's basically the two technologies that Gear Foundation is working on right now, and working nowadays with developers, partners to bring these technologies and into real and powerful applications. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis. Okay, let's hand over the mic to Peppy. Hello, Peppy.
Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Pepe, and thanks for having me today. I'm the co-founder of the Lobster NFT project, and we are not just dropping another PIP collections, and we are building some real utility NFTs. We call it silicon-based electronic pads. Each pad has its own unique personality, and you can chat with them and rate them just like your cat, your dog in the real life. And we are at the pre-whitelist stage right now, and we'll be launching soon. So please stay tuned. And I'm super excited to the AI and Web3 topics today. And explore more with you guys in this domain. And nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks having you guys. And now, Dr. Cao, can you give us a brief introduction about AI Web 3?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Dr. Cao. I'm for the AI Web 3 is basically a community we built actually try to provide some education for the Web 3 and using the AI technology, and we want to help more people to better understand what is a Web 3 and try DeFi, and we organize some MA Twitter space like today's session. We also explore different kind of opportunities. For example, we also build some like our website. We have recently created like for using the AI, and we have the news. You can publish articles, and we would be happy to work with other projects and to build the content and again like using AI. So I'm super excited about the AI technology and the Web3. So super glad to be here and super glad to meet to have several new friends here. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. And Li Shu, can you give us a short, brief introduction? Hello, Li Shu.
No, I will give a long introduction. No, just kidding. Yeah, what I work together with Luis, my good friend and buddy. So he just explained very clearly what Gear Foundation and Vara Network work on. So yeah, basically I'm on similar role with Jenny. I cover the Greater China region to develop use of Gear protocol Vara network and the communities in this region. And also, importantly, I want to highlight something that maybe Luis just didn't emphasize enough. So the Gear protocol is the core foundation of Gear protocol is actor model. So for anyone who's familiar with programming, do you know that it's very hard to build parallel concurrent systems where everything work in parallel, and how to handle their communications and their state. That's very tricky. So one people have found out that the actor model is the best way to build it, and where everything is an independent actor. So an actor means it's not actor actress. It's a self-contained unit that has its own private state and can only communicate via messages. So it's a message-driven system. So every actor wait and act on its own until some messages arrives to tell it what to do. And an actor can create other actors, can send messages, can decide its next behavior when receiving a message. So there is no shared memory, there's no locks. Actors will run independently, making systems scalable and fault tolerant. And this is very important for the topics we're talking today, because why I want to single it out, because when we imagine our actor model is an ideal case for AI agents. So each actor can be a human, can be a program, can be a backend service, or an AI agent. So it's supported on the protocol level that we have many actors corresponding to many AI agents on our chain that can behave very meaningfully. So we'll talk about that later. So sorry about my long introduction about actor model. Thank you very much.
Never mind. I think it's a very clear, detailed introduction. So thanks for everyone's introduction. And now we move to our session 2, main topic deep dive about AI agent are getting wallets and the decentralized and personal agents are the rise of always-on assistant. So let's start with Jenny as well. So Jenny, please.
Sorry, what is the question?
We are now in our session 2, main topic deep dive about AI agent are getting wallet. But this session, everybody can talk freely. It's okay. So can you give us some, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so basically, I am not a technology guy, so I believe like all of the rest of you today have a much deeper understanding than I do of both the technology side of AI and blockchain. So today, I think I will share my feelings of the trends of market from a industry marketer or like a user base perspective. So nowadays, I'm just feel the AI is so popularity and it is so trendy. So in the recent like weeks or months, all the events I attended, online or offline, they must be something relative with AI. And the first time I met Li Shu, so the offline site we met, it is in a I think it's a AI event that focus on how to install OpenClaw, but it was the organizers and the host are all from Web3 industry. So this is quite obvious. We can see that so many blockchain events suddenly like talking about AI tend to be like OpenClaw installing workshops. And if you are a builder building a project, you have to something relating to AI. If it is no, it is very hard for you to find your buzz in the social media or find your funding. So all the projects are turning to AI powered Web3 projects. But in the other side, I haven't seen that killer apps like a Curve or Aave, in or like a Lost Circle in the market from like to combine AI and crypto together and have a very smooth, seamless user experience, and can also make a very trending in all the industry. So now I'm still waiting to see how the AI and the blockchain technology can truly integrate together and make magic that can like maybe bring our market to another ball circle. Yeah, that's my very simple feeling. I'm very like keen to listen to other guests' to opinion. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your insightful. I think it's very interesting. And others, do you want to give some addition? You can talk freely about the deep dive.
Yeah, I want to share something about this. I've never seen a movement in the technology before like this in the last years. I've been developing software applications the last 20 years, understanding new programming languages, understanding new architectures. I guess blockchain was something new that was bringing a new challenge to the community because also you need to learn something new, like a programming language to develop decentralized applications. Initially, Solidity, Viper, Rust with Vara. If you want to learn how to build smart contracts on Vara, you need to use Rust, and so on. Different programming languages. So the challenge through the time, it has always been like how can we bring new developers to the ecosystem, to a new technology? We need to teach the developers how to learn a new programming language, the syntax, how to put the ideas into the code, etc. Nowadays, with the AI agents and in general with the AI, this completely changed, and I am really impressed about this because when I was using at the beginning this tooling, I was like, it's okay. It's like you can complete some task and the AI can generate some functions. For example, this was initially the way that a developer can use the AI in the past, like just describing a function and it completes the function in something good, something bad, but automate some tasks. Now, basically, with a prompt, you can build the whole system. And I was like, really, this is possible? Build front end, back end smart contracts. Is this really possible? And using the tools, also working with the team on Vara to build this framework. Like Vara now has a agentic framework based on skills. It's really impressive. How can we bring together everything? So with one single prompt, you're building the whole application, the front end, the back end, the smart contracts, even the booking, testing, etc. And in general, it's pretty good. I won't say that it's a production ready product because I do believe that you still need people with expertise in the technology that can help you to this process. But now the challenge is not to bring new developers because basically with AI agents and technologies like, for example, Cloud Code, Cursor, vZero, Debian, Bold.new, etc., if you integrate this on your skills, on your technology with AI agents, and together using platforms like, for example, Cloud, Pico Cloud, etc., the result is impressive. So now the challenge is to bring people that have a good idea that can create the application with a prompt and can run the GTM strategy through the time. Now, creating a product is not a problem. Anybody, basically anybody that can have access to a computer and internet and one of these applications and understands a little bit how to create a program based on a prompt, that it's not a challenge, to be honest. But you can spend a lot of tokens if you don't know how to describe your idea. Anybody can build an application, but not everybody can run this project through the time because this is the challenge now. Bring partners. This idea should be good, not only just something that the AI can generate, and that's for me amazing. And that's why for Web3, the challenge to bring new developers disappear basically. We don't need people that understand even Solidity, Rust, um, to build the product. But my um, opinion here about who will help you with the technical details. If you're going to run a company, you need somebody that understands the code because through the time you will need to update this code, you will need to improve. If one library change and you use only vibe coding, it will be really costly for you. And even you don't know when you have a vulnerability. So you need to have somebody with experience. If you want to build something big, if you want to build just one idea, that's it. You can build it by yourself. That's what I wanted to share because AI agents now, uh, and the topic that we are talking today, it's perfect. AI agents using wallets, automating tasks, can do basically something that we couldn't imagine in the past years. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis. Thanks for sharing. And by the way, I have joined a lot of offline meetups in Toronto about OpenClaw and NemoClaw. And they teach us how to build an AI agent. I know how to build now, but for me, I'm a non-technical person, so I'm not sure how about the security? Is it safe? Because it can access your email, your wallet. So for our non-technical person, I still feel a lot about worry about it, about the security. What do you think?
Yeah, no, and you're right. Like OpenCloud, for example, I guess that it's like an after and before. Using agents, like you just need to run one command, and after just describe what you want, and automatically generate and connect to your applications, to your Telegram, and you have there your chatbot. And there you can describe whatever you want and access to your files, to your mail, to your social media. It's really powerful for sure, but yes, we have seen through the time that this kind of frameworks, this kind of technologies are really risky to use. But I will say that this is part of the evolution of the technology. Like we didn't have in the past something that explode the same way that OpenCloud did, and for sure, if something is using in the whole world, the people with the technical skills will try to vulnerate this. And that's the phenomenon of OpenCloud. Like any other software, can be improved, and also you will find uh, uh, holes of security. You will find problems as a developer if you are focused on the security. But that's like the next stage, and we're living in this stage. So I believe that in the upcoming weeks, we're not talking years now. We're talking in weeks. In the next weeks, and more improvements to solve this, not only in OpenCloud but also in other frameworks. It's going to be safer for the user, but not completely. No, I guess that we are running a war with the people that is trying to vulnerate the projects versus the people that want to use for a good use case. But that's the real situation of AI agents, AI in general. Good, risky, improving, iterating, but it's helpful.
Cool. Okay, Pat and Li Shu and Dr. Chao, would you gonna give us some addition?
Yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
Do you want me to go ahead? Or you can do first. It's okay. Go ahead.
So I will brief a little bit because I used to work for the crypto wallet. So I think what the AI agent bring us is something that never happened before, and the UX has come a long way, and it's a huge milestone because nowadays you can just talk naturally to your Web3 wallet, and it never happens before. And in the past days, we always talk about the mass adoption, and a lot of people, when it comes to crypto space, they feel lost because they don't know what is gas, and why every transaction needed, and why you need to get approval for all before you move your assets. That's super weird for Web2 users and those who have never used a crypto before. And there are a lot of related questions before, but nowadays, with the AI agent, it will be super easy for those users to make a transaction on chain. Especially the other day, I tried the Tempo chain, and I installed the Tempo wallet, and I tried to interact directly with the prompt in my CLI. The interesting thing is that I just type in some requirement, and give them some prompt with super natural language, and then it helped me to do everything, even like some basic quantum trading skills that can help me to do it. So I think it's a big milestone for crypto wallet and also for Web3. I think with AI agent and with AI, we could step into the next stage of Web3. And in the past, the Web3 users are relatively small, but with AI, we could expand our audience to more people. Even those Web2 people, they use fiat. Nowadays, it would be super easy for them to get into the Web3 space and the crypto space. Yeah, that's some of my thoughts, and would love to hear more from you guys.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Yeah, so I would like to add a little bit more. I think I agree with all of you said the AI agent and with Wallet. And I think now the trend is now people, they are talking about how to use the AI agent and with the Wallet to earn the money, right? So in the Web3, you can automatically earn the money. I would say like this is opportunity, but also with a huge risk. And I think Geeky and with you all mentioned about the like the risk of the open claw. The first question is like why we think AI need the Wallet, and the differences between the AI and the AI agent. When you talk about the AI, like AI can do a lot of things. ChatGPT, right? You can answer questions, you can write code, generate content. But with the AI agent now, it's not about just answering questions. It can also help you to do the things like you can do the transaction automatically. You can call the API. But now the question comes like when you have the AI doing this stuff, sometimes the AI need to pay the money, right? For example, you call the API, but the API is not free. When you try to get some data, the data is not free. So it's quite reasonable, I think, with now the like a lot of the people talk about the in the Web3, they have the AI agent and that's going to use the Wallet. But I would like to highlight the risk is actually huge. I personally, I tried the OpenClaw. I installed that. I'm using that almost every day now. It's super nice. I'm still like don't have the courage to give my key purely to like directly to the AI and fully rely on the AI agent. We actually explored this kind of a direction before the OpenClaw, like the AI Web3. We launched a project Nava. It's basically we there like we use the AI agent and to manage a wallet and do the trading automatically. But I'm still like yeah, I don't think I give the full permission. Just like the OpenClaw now had all the permission to do almost everything. However, the AI is still not that reliable. It can like there are a lot of like prompt injection risk and some other risks that we don't even know, right? And the best scenario would be like you do the trading and the AI can just give your token to someone who didn't know, right? This is a very different than the traditionally like you if you work with bank, you still have the opportunity to get the money back, but in the blockchain it's most of the time you cannot. So I would say in the future still we will see the AI with like operating the wallet, but there should be some kind of control to make it safe. I'm not sure if Vara Network or Avalanche, whether those kind of chain, they have some kind of a mechanism to make it safe. Like when the developer comes, the developer, the AI agent, and the infrastructure, if the infrastructure is ready for that, and I'm sure this would be a very good direction, and I can see a very like a big like a market there. Like there definitely is a need for using this AI agent and can directly operate the wallet. And so yeah, I would be happy to hear if any of you, like Jenny, Luis, had any insights in that. I personally am interested in this direction, and we explore that. And I think the education is very important. That's also how like we want to share the content. We want to share like the risk of using this AI, and I guess a lot of the Web3 user, they may hear about this story, but they don't understand how it works. They just like the DeFi when they first come, and a lot of people, they just don't know how to use the DeFi, and they don't know the risk of the DeFi, and I think that's very important. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for sharing. What about Li Shu?
Okay. Two little things that surprised me. One, the other day I had lunch with a girl working in the crypto, and she's not a technology person, and she told me she's using OpenClaw, and yeah, I was guessing that she was using it to help her, gather information, generate reports, like market trends or even stuff like that. But she's actually using the agent to train the agent to do quant trading for her, and that surprised me. So, Dr. Tao, you should be more brave. Um, not a pussy.
Yes.
And secondly, it's something I read today that AI is making AI made stand-up comedians. Stand-up comedies are gaining traction, are becoming more and more popular. So you can make, so people think, when we think like stand-up comedian, and it's not an easy job. Actually, it takes a lot of things to be a good comedian. But now you can generate a good um, stand-up comedy, like using multiple AI agents. Like one, for example, you can talk to your large language model to get ideas of the of the story, and then you can use Nano Banana to basically do design the actually the yeah the outlook, or the comedian, how do you want them to look like, and then you can use like something like a video um, a model like CDance to basically to um, produce the video, the audience, the background, and everything. So that's something uh, that really let me think, like we are going to basically leave the AI life every day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for everyone's perspective, and thanks for everyone's sharing. Now we move to our session 3, our Q&A session. So first, I got 4 questions. First, I want to ask Jenny the first question. What's the synergy between AI and blockchain and crypto? How can AI enhance blockchain ecosystem, and how can blockchain improve AI applications?
Thank you for your question. from all the answers, all the insights shared by our guest just now, I feel I'm very optimistic now. Yeah, but like crypto people always be very optimistic, and we always think our future is so bright, and the growth room is so big, because I think, yeah, we have so many builders. They are learning the user to be Web3 engineering or developers, and now they are eager to learning the AI technology. And like Louis said, the different ecosystem are still like working hard, made efforts to have the builders have developers to come to like different ecosystem. So, and now the AI just lower the barrier of the technical bar, the skills you can handle the AI skill, or you can handle the smart contract deployment skill very promptly using by the help of AI. So yeah, in the short term, I think AI is still like a popular narrative for Web3. So Web3 needs AI more than AI needs Web3. But over the longer term, I do believe that AI and the Web3 will eventually develop a real scenery, because yeah, the AI is very good at the autonomous assistance, and the AI involves itself, I think, day by day very quickly, and the when it combined with blockchain's strengths, or the blockchain technology is good at permissionless access, trusted execution, and like very speedy settlement, and also like our guest shared, when we are very aware, all the users and all the builders are very aware of the risks of the AI, and we do like avoid all the potential risks that AI and the blockchain, when they come together, they will bring, and we do the isolation of risks. I think the AI plus Web3 will have a very strong user experience, and also a safe guarantee security. So as a Avalanche is an infrastructure blockchain, so we can offer it's not building our own LLM, or we directly jumping into do AI trading ourselves. What we are really good at is providing like high performance, customizable, and fully controllable blockchain infrastructure. So I think let the AI and the AI technology involves it on itself, and let the blockchain technology do its job. And we know the risks, and we have the imagination, and we are very optimistic. So that's my answer. Yeah.
Well, thanks for your answer. I totally agree with you. What about Pep? Hello, Pep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about
I think
your answer?
AI and the blockchain works really well together, and basically AI gives the smart, and the blockchain gives us trust. And first of all, AI makes a blockchain way better. We all feel that, right? Because it just speed up everything, and make everything more secure, and make everything more efficient. For example, in the past days, when we interact with a fraud smart contract, and it will be very hard for us to differentiate with a right version and a fraud version. But nowadays, with AI agent, it would be super easy for us to find out the fraud and optimize the transactions. For example, if you want to make the transaction quality higher, and it would help you to add some gas fee to speed up a little bit automatically. And if you want to make it slower, then AI agents know your appetite, and it could help you to adjust based on your personality. That could never happen before, and it's quite help to check the smart contract automatically. In the past, we do not know which is the right smart contract. Nowadays, if you just type into the smart contract as a receiver, it might provide you a lot of metadata and which help you to make the decision. So the wallet become more intelligent than ever. And then the blockchain also makes AI data that trustworthy and cannot be. And sometimes the model could have like bias. If you use some model on some centralized provider, they would reject. I don't know whether you guys have those experience before, because I'm a content creator and we used to create some like a little bit sensitive content, right? But sometimes they just reject our prompts. And so I'm thinking whether there will be a decentralized company keep us private and anonymous, and also execute those sensitive prompts. So those are things would give us more freedom, especially for those content creators. They could empower the content creators and give them more free to create. And also, I think nowadays we have more tools like inference, like W.AI. They could be running on everybody's laptop, those depending device, and users words from running those device. So I think the ecosystem just running a right flywheel, and I think in the future the computation could be more decentralized with the AI. Yeah, that's my thought. Yeah.
Thank you. I agree as well. I think we cannot give our privacy and data to a centralized company, right? So we think AI belong to blockchain. Okay, let's move to our question 2. Our second question. This question I want to ask about Pepe and Luis. So how AI is being used in the cryptocurrency space today, and tell me about a project where you combine AI and blockchain crypto, and what problem did it solve? So Luis, please answer first.
All right. Okay. Here I wanted to share about what VAR Network is working recently in terms of AI agents. I mentioned a little bit at the beginning is the Vara Skills. It's a public library that gives AI coding agents everything they need to build dApps on Vara, from smart contracts to deploy it front end. The problem it solves is real. Basically, like most AI agents hallucinate when writing blockchain code, and it's normal because they lack structured protocol specific knowledge. In this case, we have trained and work with Vara skills to fix this. Giving the agents a reliable skill pack, also exploring AI agent infrastructure on the Vara.it with Ethereum, as specifically for autonomous on-chain processes. Now agents can trade automatically, send orders, fraud detection, also Oracle computation, all decentralized. In fact, it's really important this nowadays, because it's pretty clear that we will have more AI agents transactioning online than humans. And with the protocol X402, now basically is the internet payments layer. And I want to share something I read yesterday. I was really amazed about this. Like yesterday, the new X402 Foundation was created on the Linux Foundation, with Coinbase, Cloudflare, Stripe as key contributors, and basically all the big players as supporters. It's this is a game changer. This is basically a way to prove that crypto really helps to the humanity, to the internet, because now we will have a standard for the payments, and the AI agents will be part of this automation, because AI agents cannot have like bank accounts, but they can have a wallet and they can trade in the whole internet. Not we are not just talking about like crypto. The technology behind this is based on the technology of crypto, blockchain, etc. But this is a really game changer. And also, just to finish my participation here, it's like another news that it's really impressive in the last hours is that the International Monetary Fund just told to 188 governments that assets are moving to programmable ledgers, and it's not longer a question of it, but how to regulate it. And that's not like a crypto publication, and that's the institution that sets globally monetary policy, saying tokenization is reshaping regulated finance. This is incredible. And in a couple of hours, the Clarity Act could be signed today or not. That's exactly the problem crypto has been living with for a decade. But if this happens, I guess that April will be one of the more important months in the whole years for crypto. And we're living this right now. Thank you so much.
Interesting. And Pep, what about your answer?
Yeah, I agree with Luis. And when I come to this question, something come to my mind. Sorry, something comes to my mind, and I still remember that when I was a new guy in Web3, I do not know a lot of like professional knowledge. So it's very hard for me to make even a transaction on Ethereum or Solana, because when you trade something, when you send something, when you send stable coins like USDT or USDC to your friends, you need to have the base tokens like ETH or Solana. Even the amount is very small, but you could not convert the USDC to USDT automatically to ETH or Solana, right? So if you are new to Web3, you might not know how to finish the transaction. But nowadays, with the super easy for you to make the transaction, will help you to do it automatically. I think it's a game changer. And especially in the UX user experience of Web3, you can wallet in a totally new way. For example, nowadays you can even speak directly with your wallet. You can never imagine that, right? I use our mouse to interact with the UI, and the UI triggers the logic of the wallet. But nowadays you could speak to your wallet directly and with your natural language, and then the AI agent will help you to finish the trades for you automatically. So I think it's a big milestone for Web3 and for Web3 crypto or for Web3 wallet. That's a little bit of my thoughts. Thank you.
Well, thank you. It shocked me a lot. Okay, let's move to our third question. This question I want to ask Jenny first. So what's the difference between traditional algorithmic trading and AI-powered crypto trading?
Yeah, so to be honest, I cannot say very deeply about my understanding of traditional algorithm trading, because I have nothing, I have no knowledge about this. But at least like for like 2 months or 3 months ago, I actually experimented with AI trading myself on Asta, and I ended up existing with a loss of more than 40% of my assets there. So at least from my own experience, the real results were far from the ideal picture that we are often imagining that, we use the AI agent or AI trading expert, so it can earn money very quickly, rapidly when we are sleeping or when we are have like a meeting, have live stream. But yeah, it's not that true. But I think things are moving very fast. And I think like now there are some like OpenClaw or new AI agent trading agents. I'm not sure because I have not used such agent in trading. Like what I have know is that like in Polymarket, most normal users cannot really read the order book and do not have time to monitor the price movement second by second, or monitor the market signal by himself, and cannot calculate spreads in real time. But now, as it claimed, some agent has the right specialized skills, and it can monitor the Polymarket market signals and identify pricing trending, and predict marketing. So and without requiring the user to have any deep background in prediction markets. And the same thing is happening in quant trading markets. But yeah, so I'm not sure if it's true. So my understanding is the AI trading now is the past. For the traditional algorithm trading, you need to know programming, you need to know coding and finance. And now you just need to know how to install the right skills, if the skills really exists. So I do think AI trading will become much more common in crypto. Yeah, because crypto is naturally born with trading and high frequency trading. So I think AI trading will do a lot in such industry. But and I hope that I can earn money from this section. Yeah, that's my answer.
Well, thanks for your answer. And what about Luis? Luis?
Yeah, I like to share something that I lived in the past. It's related to this question. Like 15 years ago, I had a friend. Well, I'm still having this friend, but in that moment of time, I was really close to him, and he asked me if I knew how to program expert advisors, and I said like no, because I was the guy in that moment, my full time, creating applications for the bank and other protocols. But he told me like expert advisors, and I said like no, but I can learn. I like to learn something new. So he was talking basically about forex, the way that the traders can automate trades. It's called Expert Advisor. It's a bot using a programming language called MQL4. In that moment of time, I know that nowadays exists the new version MQL5, and it's a really easy programming language. So you learn how to set the instructions there. And in my opinion, the more complicated thing it was the financial stuff, because you need to provide some instructions how to how the algorithm should work, like um, using indicators like MACD, RSI, moving average, etc. Something that I couldn't understand 100%, because I was just like, okay, you tell me what to do. You tell me what should I program. You are the expert on the financial system. Then give me the algorithm in your mind, and I will put the algorithm in the code with MQL4, and it worked. we automate some instructions there. In let's say testnet. Now with crypto, it's like the sandbox environment. With the historical data, it works perfectly. But when we play the algorithm and production, it was something really different. And in that moment of time, I understood how it works like a market maker. Like we were competing against computers that were developed especially for our algorithms. If one application, if one platform gives you an API to automate trades, they have also another computer to avoid that you can do whatever you want. They can limit the timing of your orders. They can limit different things in the market. So you have an idea that you can automate and make faster. Then I learned how to develop other kind of applications with Python that it's basically faster with other APIs, etc. And yeah, it works. You can find people that gains money with this tooling, and now we are living a new era because AI agents in the trading market it basically can learn in real time and change everything. So I guess that now we have a fair game here. Like for example, we are able to create algorithms to compete against algorithms. The algorithms of the exchanges, for example, now they are not competing with a human. They are competing with another algorithm that was developed by an AI agent. And I guess that this is fair for the people that trades. Now we have the speed to send the trades limited by the API for sure, but we can change the strategy in real time. And in the traditional finance, like MetaTrader, you cannot change the algorithm in real time. You need to stop it. I faced this in the time years ago. If something is wrong, because suddenly something big happened in the macroeconomy. One president said something, one word started, your algorithm won't work. But now it's incredible for me also to see how this changed through the time because it's possible now that your AI agent understand the macroeconomic information and change the algorithm automatically based on this trendings. That's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I would like to hear Li Shu give us an analysis as well.
Hey, I think both Jenny and Luis have given fantastic examples of of the traditional like algo trading and AI trading. So yeah, I'm just going to try to explain a bit what's the difference. So traditional algorithm, like we call algo trading, these are rule-based systems. So a trader, just like Louis said, you write a script. So for example, if the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average, just buy. Okay, so the bot, the script just executes it. And but if the market conditions change, it will keep following the old rules until a human manually updates the code. And AI will, you don't tell them what to do, but you don't tell them the rules, but you just tell them what the intent, what you want, and give it a goal, saying like you maximize the alpha and you give it a massive data set, then you will use machine learning to discover its own rules. So if the market shifts, then it the AI adapts its model, like without human intervention. And also, the algo trading basically relies on structured data. So it uses, you look at price, volume, and time, for example, and to do like arbitrage and high frequency execution. But AI, on the other hand, and can do really well at unstructured data. For example, in the crypto world, so we know price is often driven by hype or the news. So the AI can use natural language processing to perform sentimental analysis. For example, on Twitter, on Discord, or on news headlines. So basically, you can correlate a specific whale's wallet movement with a spike in social media mentions before the price actually moves. And that is very fundamental difference because usually a traditional algorithm um, takes in about like tens or hundreds of variables, but AI trading weighs can weigh thousands of variables simultaneously to find the hidden correlations that a human programmer will never think to include. For example, it will weigh on sentiment, it will weigh on on-chain data, it will weigh on macro trends and stuff like that. So, so back to the question and why AI trading is so popular in crypto than traditional stocks, because crypto never sleeps and it trades 24/7. So humans cannot monitor global sentiment at 3 a.m., but AI can. And also, crypto is driven by on-chain data, so it can scan the blockchain for smart money movements much faster than standard algorithm. And also, traditional rules will usually break down in like a big daily swing, like over 20%, then the traditional rules will not work very well. But AI is much better and at calculating the probability of reversal in high, highly volatile environment. So that's pretty much why people are very interested in AI trading in crypto. But one something to remind you is that many AI bots marketed to retail traders are actually just traditional grade trading algorithm, but with an AI label. So the true AI trading um, usually involves deep learning models and that evolve over time. So we have to keep in mind that the so-called AI trading is real AI trading. Yep, that's kind of my understanding. And hopefully I can get my hands on some of the AI trading in the coming days. Thanks.
Thanks, Lei Shu. And everyone give us a professional answer. Now, just go to our last question. This question I want to ask Dr. Cao and Lei Shu. So MicroSailor just said that AI agent would soon be buying and holding Bitcoin because they want to move money at the speed of light. So AI needs BTC, Bitcoin, to reach its full potential and the massive AI adoption, not price in. So what do you think, Dr. Cao?
Yeah, so I think that's related to the first one when I talked about the AI agent and the AI agent can hold can use a wallet, right? And the MicroSailor just talked about the holding the BTC. Of course, like this is something in the future scenario. It will happen as the AI agent can like really need to buy the API, buy the GPU, right? They need to rent the GPU resource, and we talk about the trading. So the AI agent definitely need some of the permission and to do those kind of things. Um, However, I don't think in short term it will happen. In particular about the BTC, because we know the BTC designed is not that cheap to actually use that for trading, right? And of course, the AI can hold the BTC, which is okay. Now we have other kind of like RWAs, like AI can hold some real like the token, the RWA token, like the gold, for example, right? And I think that that's also a very good the big trend for the future. But AI doesn't really need to use a BTC for the trading because it's too expensive. I think it's too expensive, and it's also kind of slow. And I feel in the future we may need more altcoins like Avalanche, right, Vara, Ethereum, Polkadot, all kinds of altcoins. Like they are designed for this kind of scenario. Like AI might buy and hold and use those altcoins to do the trading, and I think that that could be the future for the for the AI and using the the AI to use those altcoin token and have some real utility. And that's just a piece my thoughts. Thanks.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Cao. And what about Li Shu? What about this question?
Yes, what about him? Michael Saylor. He's people call him the Bitcoin maximalist in chief. So there's no wonder that he made such like double down on this idea that I think if I remember correctly, he said it in the Strategy World conference in Las Vegas this past February. So there's some like interesting keywords in his comments because I think the first one, the speed of light. So his core point is that AI agents um, can negotiate contract and execute tasks, and it cannot use the legacy banking system, right? That closes on weekends or takes 3 days to send a wire transfer cross border. So the logic is that AI operates in milliseconds. If an AI agent needs to buy compute power, for example, like GPU cycles or data, it needs a high velocity asset. And then the Bitcoin, especially um, through the Lightning Network or similar layer twos, allows for streaming micropayments. So he argues that AI agents will naturally lean on Bitcoin because it's the only neutral, global, and always on money, which is correct. And the other another keyword is like he frames like AI as digital labor, which means infinitely scalable work, and also versus Bitcoin as digital capital, which means infinitely scarce money. So if you have infinity labor but no sound way to store the value that the labor creates, so the system collapses into inflation or inefficiency. So, and then he often says for AI to reach its full potential, it needs immune system or battery to store its economic energy, which that is Bitcoin. So he thinks AI creates the work and its value will be stored in the form of Bitcoin. And why it's not priced in? Because it's because that this is the interesting part. So um, um, most Wall Street analysts will value Bitcoin based on ETF inflows, for example, or the digital gold store of value, right? The matrix. But Michael Saylor is looking at a different way, because if billions of AI agents, for example, someone says we in average we will have 10 agents per person, so we will have 70 billion agents running, and if they are all required to hold a buffer of Bitcoin to pay for their own electricity, storage, or API calls, like Dr. Cao said, we're talking about a massive uh, new class of holders that didn't even exist 24 months ago. So we have huge amount of holders, Bitcoin holders, and then the scarcity crunch is that agents don't panic sell because of scary headlines. So they buy based on um, because they need it. They buy on programmatic necessity. So which means it creates a floor of the price that the market hasn't accounted for. So that's why it says it hasn't priced in, because there are so many holders and they're not going to panic sell. So that's basically what he said. So, but my take is that because he's a master of grand narratives, so he's mathematically elegant. And but there are a couple of things that we have to keep in mind, is that he faces stablecoin competition. So currently, most AI agents will use stablecoin because AI needs predictable pricing for business costs. So it rather pays a $50 server bill, and rather than, you know, one day it costs 0.0005 Bitcoin, and the next day it will cost 0.0008 the next day. So it fluctuates, right? So stablecoin is much better option here. And then for AI to truly move money at the speed of light, so the Lightning Network or the other scaling solutions need to be much more robust. And then they are today to handle the volume of AI bot-to-bot microtransactions. So that's why I mentioned that our actor model can, or similar technologies will play a role in this way. So we need a much robust or efficient infrastructure to support such kind of transactions. So basically, the bottom line is he's probably right about the destination, that AI needs non-traditional, non-sovereign digital native asset. But it may evolve a layer of stablecoin or wrapped Bitcoin before we see actually AI agents buying and holding the raw Bitcoin as their primary treasury. So, yep. So I think that's going to be a very interesting future for us to witness. And I hope we all have a good future together with the agents. All right. So like Jenny said, we have to be optimistic about our future. Thanks.
Well, thanks. Yeah, of course, we have optimistic. Thanks for everyone's perspective and insightful thought. I'm so lucky to be the host today, and we've learned a lot about AI. Everybody was professional. So thanks, and also thanks for everyone's participation, and also thanks for the audience for your patience. If you want to know more about the topic or about the projects, please follow our speaker's Twitter account. So thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Luis, Pepe, and thanks, Li Shu and Dr. Cao. we are done here. So have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
You
Thanks,
have a good
everyone.
one.
Yeah, bye.
Mm.